Hello there. I'm here with my Daniel Defense M4V11. On this Daniel Defense M4V11, I have installed a fixed magazine solution to avoid registration, and that particular product is called the AR Maglock. And in this video, I'm going to address the growing concern of Type 3 malfunctions, also known as double feeds, and also to address why the AR Maglock is the best solution concerning fixed magazines and being able to clear that Type 3 malfunction in the most safe manner possible. So now that I got my Type 3 malfunction simulated, we got one round in the chamber and another round that's trying to double feed into that same chamber. So a number of suggested possibilities or methods of clearing this type 3 malfunction using a fixed magazine type system is one, removing both of the takedown pins and sliding the upper off. Well, in this case, the problem with that is that you've got this bolt carrier group that's under spring tension from the spring in the buffer tube. Once you relieve any kind of that tension, there is that high probability that that bolt carrier group is going to slam forward and hitting one of the live rounds in there, and that's definitely something of an unsafe situation that you would want to avoid. One of the other options is someone has suggested is if you have a magazine that has a removable base plate, is to go ahead and remove the base plate, which then in turn creates a mess because you got multiple rounds that are within the magazine just like rolling all over the place and falling out of your magazine, and possibly introducing dirt or something like that into your system, whether it's a magazine or your rifle itself. But I would say the number one solution is to go ahead and use, I know those people are going to say, oh, that's a tool that we can't use for a bullet button. That's using a tool to remove the magazine. Well, in this particular case, what sets AR Maglock aside is that it's not a bullet button. I got this hex wrench or Allen wrench or whatever you want to call it. But using this, there's no cylinder that I can insert this bad boy to depress in order to release this magazine. Even on the other side, there's nothing that I can depress, per se, that allows me to release that magazine. So, in this particular instance, and then again, specifically referencing California and the draft regs that were posted out, I'd say earlier in the year, which they have since been put on hold, it doesn't require a permanent solution for a fixed magazine system. But what you're using here is a tool for installation and repair. So in this case, we're going to be using this for, you guessed it, repair. So now I'm going to go ahead and flip over my good old Daniel Defense M4V11. Flip it over like so, and I'm going to attempt to repair this Type 3 malfunction issue. So first and foremost, for a Type 3, what do? You lock the bolt to the rear. To relieve the tension on there, you drop the magazine or strip the magazine and then rack, insert, and all that good stuff, right? So in this case, we got some additional steps. So I just locked the bolt to the rear using my good old bat lever. And say, for instance, you're on a bench, you're shooting, and you get a double feed. Well, ensuring that muzzle is pointed in a safe direction and away from others that you could possibly injure. You're going to go ahead and use this tool and repair the system. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the AR Maglock at this point. So that way I could prevent something that could be potentially bad that can happen. So as I remove the AR Maglock system, all right, it's gonna fall to the bottom. I can safely remove the magazine. All right, and then what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and rack. And you heard that round fly out there. So now I have safely cleared that malfunction using my repair tool. All right, that's all I got for you guys. Thank you for watching.